friends
and foes.
This is the
Hajas and Hallro Show, featuring
the High, Low, and No Show.
De Nada. Yes, we're getting started on our podcast, our diatribe about mankind's greatest achievements, accomplishments, discoveries, inventions, what have you, for all time. And this will set the record straight.
It will. And I'm Eddie Hajas, one of your grateful hosts. I'm glad that you're coming along for this ride. You will not be disappointed. And this is
Hieroglyphics, guilty as charged, but you'll be glad to know that you probably won't understand everything I say. It's going to come cryptic and somewhat into the mystic. But it doesn't matter, because Eddie and I have been friends for quite some time. We wanted to share this little diatribe, this dialogue that we've been vibing on with you. And the ground
we could do
rules
it alone, and it'd be a great show.
Are such.
We're very qualified to do this on our own.
We're the most qualified.
Very little few
You have nothing
spots,
you can do.
But that's why we had to
fucked.
hire each other on here to get rid of the blind spots. Few they are.
Right. So this is a democratic process. Neither one of us are the president or the vice president of this. But what we are going to do is collectively create a field of mankind's greatest achievements, put them in a bracket, pit them 1 and 1, and have them boiled down to mankind's greatest single achievement that they brought to this world. Basically, you're watching this podcast today because of many things, whether it be photography, electricity, cotton gin, whatever,
Or gin,
or
and
just
also
gin.
the cotton gin, and also the sewing
The
machine.
internet. Let's
and
just say
internet.
that. And fire and water, all these things that mankind has somehow harnessed or used to better themselves have added up in today's day and age, and they're all taken for granted. And I think
No
to
one's
myself,
had the courage to put all of them together.
and I think they've all
and
forgotten
hold them
too.
all in
Courage
their
is
hand.
one thing, but just to sit there and take perspective into the fact that which came first, the chicken
And
or the egg?
But what's more important?
What's more
Maybe
important,
the
the chicken or
eggs-
the egg? Maybe the egg is
Less
more
important, maybe not. I don't know what came first. But I do like chicken. And we digress.
Who are you calling chicken?
I don't know. I'm calling...
Let's just
egg.
hope we're still friends after this whole process, because like you said, this is a bipartite kind of dichotomy that we're going to have, that Eddie and I are going to bring to the table. Things like fire, things like agriculture, things like
Language.
the wheel,
Duct tape.
currency, duct tape, what have you. And we're going to just put those together and say, you and you, fight!
And originally, it was going to be 68 teams, but
Up the ante.
it's not enough.
Everyone?
This is way too important
All
to
at once?
stop at 68. We're moving it up to 69 teams.
69! Probably
Even
more of
out
a
of
good
the
time.
gutter.
Yeah, let's not go there. It's just more entropy, and probably be hard enough to fill
69,
it out.
I wonder if 69 will be the 69th seed. But you will find out.
Yeah, wait and see. The point is this: you guys should be interested to watch this because hey, isn't Eddie? We can fill this whole room with lots of hot air. So you'll be willing to kind of help, us ease it out there. Hot air, like a SBD, maybe.
Lower your electric bill in the winter.
Right, exactly.
It's cold months. Hey, stay warm by
Beyond
the
that-
Hajas and Hallro fire.
We've got more credentials than just about anybody else because we've both been around the world, we've both been around the block, as evidenced by this. And plus, we've got a lot of balls. We're going to share them with you today.
Yeah.
More like a slam dunk. So, in the vein of our friends over there at the NCAA tournament, where you'd find 64 teams and you go from 64 to 32 to 16 to 8 to 4 to 2 to 1. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to determine categorically what the single most important thing in this mankind's life
There'll only
was.
be one champion.
Just one champion.
It's single elimination. We get together as the committee because we're the only ones qualified to do this, to take everything in human history, boil it down to 69 inventions, discoveries, paradigm shifts, boil it down to the most...
Don't forget the wild card.
And the wild cards, of course. Boil it down to its most essence feature of what that is and have them play out this extraordinary game. I can't wait.
Yeah, we can't wait. We waited too long. That's the point. Mankind might very well depend on this, and this podcast could wind up being the most important thing that ever happened to mankind. But you'll have to watch as we let it unfold to you organically and on tape. We really haven't rehearsed any of this stuff here.
There's no
We really
reason.
try our best to kind of just have a background of what we intended, and then we used ye old internet and ye old webcam and ye old, suit and tie and whiteboard, blackboard, more technology to come.
No editing.
The joy of social media will be part of this, and your input very well could be part of this, but you'll have to wait and see. TBD
This
on the
is a-
FB, IG, who knows?
One-time shot. There's no green board behind us right now. These are actual suits.
Right.
They're not CGI'd on. This is live in the moment. Number one, best it can be. No need to edit. We're perfect. I will stutter often. You'll probably get annoyed by it, but just bear with me because you may learn a thing or two. And there's, like I said,
The excitement's coming. It's going to roll out for you. There may be upsets, but more importantly, there probably will be chalk. There's going to be number one seeds taking out everything else and laying waste. And you'll think to yourself at the end of this, you'll be like, you're right. God damn it. I never go to think how much the wheel is. And that's the whole point. Everybody always says, don't go reinventing the wheel. And that's what we're talking about here. We're not going micro. We're going macro. What's the biggest thing that mankind has built to this? Is it suspension bridges? Is it penicillin? Things of that nature. It's not just going to be as micro as Snapchat or even Facebook perhaps, because those things are so
maybe the
current,
interweb.
but the interweb itself is more macro. And that's what we're really trying to achieve. And we say, hey, listen, windmills have been around forever. So have choo-choo trains. So have boats and sailing, like astronomy, things like that. But day to day, you don't ever think about that. But without that, you wouldn't have this.
Well, and then you have the
Or you can get
combustible
with that.
engine,
Or
which
you can
is
get with
hidden
this.
in between a car compartment that
Right.
you never even see. You don't even think of these things. And the combination of that engine and the wheel and rubber and petroleum, how about that? Like oil that takes, we're putting all this stuff together. We're going to figure it out for you in live time. We don't need to spend thousands of hours in books trying to figure this out because we already know it deep down inside, and we're just gonna let you watch this unfold.
More intuition than education, but that's what you need
But
to know.
enough education.
We'll start the debate. You guys can finish it. You can yell at your computer all you want. You can go yell at your mailman. Your mailman can get bit by your dog. Who cares? The point is it starts the debate and makes you think just a little bit more. And in the middle, we're just going to kind of sit here and hash it out. And the excitement is this. There will be a conclusion. It's not just going to be some open-ended debate. It's not going to be some political debate. It's not going to be a metaphysical debate. It's not even going to be a scientific debate. It's just going to be a game.
The only debate will be between me and you, and at the end there'll be a winner, and then there's not going to be a debate.
Let the games
Because it'll be
begin.
perfect. It'll be perfectly played out, perfectly matched, unbiased. No one's paying us to do this. We're here for you because you deserve the truth.
Right. We're not the heroes this country needs or this world. We're the heroes this country deserves.
Yes.
And we're going to live long enough to die the hero or maybe turn into the villain. The cliches abound, but maybe even cliches go up there. Proverbs, literature, the Gutenberg Press. I keep on putting it out there. You guys are thinking, hey, you forgot this, you forgot that.
No, we
Wait and
didn't.
find out. To be determined, but to come is the rules and the regulations, the formats, and then what more exciting? Filling out the brackets with the seed selections. We're going to seed these teams from high to low.
Maybe we even put
To
a bracket
know.
out there for you to
You didn't
fill out
make it.
yourself. Maybe we'll do that. I don't
Vote
know.
on Twitter, vote on Facebook, vote on Instagram.
So where can they find us?
Well, first of all, they can find us on the interweb. Hashtag Mankind Madness. And you went ahead and got us on the
Hajas and Hallro.com. The one and only official website of Hajas and Hallro and this show.
Hajas and Hallro. HAJSANDHALLRO.com. Did I miss anything? www. Okay, so
We're
we'll
also
start
on
there.
Podbean, the Hajas and Hallro show. .podbean.com, something like that. It's easy to find.
We'll start tweeting with the president, so you'll be able to find our handle. We'll start Facebooking with Mark Zuckerberg. You'll be able to find our handle. We'll have an email address, hajasandhallro@gmail.com, and anywhere else. You guys might have flyers in your neighborhood. We might have billboards. We might do skywriting. who knows? You're going to look out, this thing is going to grow. Because I think we intend for this thing really to become a worldwide phenomenon.
It is. It's already. We haven't even published this, and it's already taken the world by storm. So welcome, our friends, to the Hallro High, Low, and No Show. Woo!